Are you looking to move to Glendale, California? Well, in this week's video, we're going to be driving through the Royal Canyon area. This is a quiet, well-established hillside neighborhood that's located right between Brockmont and Greenbriar. This is one of Glendale's classic canyon communities that's filled with character homes, curved streets, and some really nice city and mountain views. It's peaceful, it's tucked away, and it has that traditional Glendale charm that a lot of buyers are looking for today. As we head into the canyon, you'll notice right away how the streets start to wind upward. The neighborhood sits on the lower hills of the Verdugo Mountains, and because of that, it feels a lot more private and secluded compared to the flatter parts of Glendale. Most of the homes here are built into the hillsides, so you'll see a mix of gentle slopes and steeper streets. Even though it feels tucked away, Royal Canyon is actually in a very convenient location. You're just north of Glenoaks Blvd, right next to Rossmoyne, and only a few minutes from downtown Glendale. You'll have the Americana at Brand Boulevard, Trader Joe's. All those spots are less than 5 minutes away. But once you turn into the canyon, everything slows down and gets quieter. A big part of Royal Canyon's charm comes from its architecture. This area dates back to the 1920s, 30s, and even 40s. So a lot of the homes you'll see here have that classic Glendale character. You'll see Spanish-style homes with red tile roofs, Tudor cottages with steep gables, and early California-style residences with handcrafted details. As you drive up into the higher parts of the canyon, you'll also see mid-century homes from the 1950s and 60s, as well as custom hillside properties that were built later on. Many of the homes have been remodeled or restored, but the neighborhood has kept its original character really well. Nothing feels cookie cutter. Every home has its own look, its own design, and its own unique placement on the hillside. Some of the lots here can be a bit more irregular because of the hills, but that's exactly what gives this neighborhood its charm. Those sloped driveways, angled yards, and elevated patios with views, you just don't get anywhere else, especially in the flatter areas. Speaking of views, Royal Canyon is known for them. From certain streets, especially as you get closer to Brockmont, you'll get beautiful views of downtown Glendale, the San Gabriel Mountains, and even parts of downtown LA on a very clear day. At night, the lights across the city look amazing. When it comes to lifestyle, Royal Canyon is very quiet and residential. There's no cut-through traffic here. Most people that drive through are residents, and because of that, it feels peaceful, safe, and very community-oriented. You'll see neighbors walking their dogs in the evenings, people taking morning strolls up and down the hill, and families enjoying the quiet streets. It's one of those neighborhoods where people stay for years, sometimes decades, because everything feels stable, established, and comfortable. You're also close to some really nice outdoor areas. The Glenmore Canyon Open Space Preserve is nearby, which has scenic trails and natural canyon views. You're also a short drive from Nibley Park, Grand Park, and Dukmejian Wilderness Park, so if you enjoy hiking or being outdoors, this location is great. And for daily errands, you have access to Glenoaks Boulevard. There are markets, cafes, cleaners, schools, and parks all within just a few minutes. It's one of the reasons people choose this neighborhood. You get the hillside privacy without feeling too far away from everything. Now, let's talk about the homes just a bit more. Royal Canyon has a wide variety of properties. Most homes fall in the range of about 1,600 to 3,000 square feet, but you will find some smaller cottages and some larger custom hillside homes as well. Many properties have multi-level layouts because they're built directly into the hill. So you get those split level or tiered floor plans that make great use of the elevation. Inside these homes, you'll often see original hardwood floors, arched entryways, bay windows, detailed fireplaces, and textured plaster walls, which are all those classic touches from the early 20th century. Some homes have been modernized with open kitchens, updated bathrooms, and new additions, but most still keep the historic character that makes these neighborhoods feel so special. Home prices here typically start around the high 1.3 to 1.5 million dollar range for smaller, older homes or properties closer to the Glenoaks. As you go further up the canyon, you'll start seeing homes in the 1.8 to 2.3 million dollar range, and toward the upper part of the Royal Canyon, especially the streets that border Brockmont or sit higher up on the slopes, homes can tend to reach to 2.5 to 3 million or even more, especially if they're updated or have panoramic views. Inventory in this area is usually really low. Royal Canyon is not a huge neighborhood, and people tend to stay here for a really long time. Whenever a home hits the market, it usually gets a lot of interest because buyers love the combination of character, architecture, views, and location. For schools, Royal Canyon falls within the Glendale Unified School District. Nearby schools include Verdugo Woodlands Elementary, Roosevelt Middle School, and Glendale High School. If you're looking for private schools, you're close to Holy Family, Chameleon, and several other options in La Crescenta and La Cañada. Commuting here is very easy. You can hop onto the 2, 134, or 5 freeway in a matter of minutes. Depending on where you're heading, and if you work in Burbank, Pasadena, or even downtown LA, this location gives you a really flexible access to all three. Overall, Royal Canyon is one of those neighborhoods that offers the best of Glendale. Quiet hillside living, beautiful character homes, great views, and a location that keeps you close to everything. If you love older homes with charm and want a peaceful, established community, Royal Canyon is definitely a neighborhood worth exploring. If you enjoyed this drive through the Royal Canyon area, be sure to check out my other Glendale neighborhood tours, including Greenbriar, Brockmont, and Verdugo Woodlands. Also, stay tuned for next week's video as we explore another hidden gem here in the foothills.